Hi, boys and girls. This week in computers, we are going to have our second keyboarding lesson. And in this video, I'm going to go over your activities for your second keyboarding lesson. In Google Classroom, in your stream or in your classwork page, you're going to see an assignment titled Keyboarding Lesson 2. And it will be an assignment that has 4 steps, but they're 4 very easy and simple steps. And they look like a lot like the steps that we followed in last week's lesson. So to begin, we're going to start on step 1, and we have to go to that website called Typing Club that we visited last week. You can click this link to Typing Club here, or you can click this link to my teacher website, which then links you to typingclub.com. So when you click my teacher's website, it will bring you here. You will see Dance Mat Typing at the top. That's a little bit more challenging, a little tricky. We will get there, just not yet. We're still working in Typing Club. Again, we used this website last week. You click the link to the Typing Club, which is here in the white space. It says click here to visit Typing Club, and it will take you to typingclub.com. Now, remember, if it ever prompts you to type in your email address, please do not do that because we are currently only using the free components of Typing Club. However, if you've been doing typingclub.com from your Chromebook and using Google Chrome, it should be keeping track and saving your levels for you. If not, I'm sure you all remember where you stopped last week. Last week, you started with levels 1, and you watched the introduction video. You practiced the F and J keys on levels 2, 3, and 4, and you started to practice the D and the K key. So again, your fingers, we learned about last week. We learned about our home row keys. Your left hand starts with your pinky on A, and then it goes A, S, D, F. And then your right hand starts with your pointer finger on the J, J, K, L, semicolon. Or your 2 pointer fingers on the F and the J, you should feel 2 little bumps there to know that you are home and you are in the right place. So this week, again, we are only practicing letters that are on this home row. You will practice D and K. You use your tall middle fingers for the D and the K, and you will also practice the S and the L key. You use your ring finger for S and L. And then you will stop. You will stop once you get to activity 10 for S and L. Once you work to activity 10, and if your computer is working as it should be, you should see green check marks and stars if you completed those levels. So by the end of your computer class time for this week, you should be working up to here, which is activity 10 that reviews S and L keys. Once you work to activity 10, you will return to Google Classroom, and you have one final step. So we just worked through all of those steps. 1, we went to typingclub.com. 2, we started working where we left off last week. Step 3, we had to work until we got to activity 10. And last but not least, you have to complete your exit ticket. My exit ticket is down here at the bottom as an attachment to the assignment. But like we talked about last week, you will see your exit ticket on top of that blue submit button. Your exit ticket will already have your name on the file. So you have to click the file with your name and open that exit ticket. When you open the exit ticket, it'll look familiar to you. It's a lot like last week's, just asking you to do a little bit different of a closure activity. And it says directions, cover the home row keys in blue and the space bar in yellow. And you'll see you have 2 blue boxes and a dark yellow box for your space bar. So I'm going to drag and drop my space bar to the space bar. And then, okay, my home row. Okay, well, I know my left hand is ASDF, so I'm going to take the first blue box and cover ASDF. That's part of the home row. And now the other part of the home row is JKL semicolon. If you have your hands located in the right place on your keyboard, your G and the H should not be covered by any fingers. So I'm leaving the G and the H blank to see it. That's all you have to do is your exit ticket. You will then return to Google Classroom. On your end, you're a student. You'll see a blue submit button here. You'll hit submit, and your assignments and responsibilities for your computer class time this week will be completed. If you have any free time, you can continue working on Typing Club at your own pace if you wish to do so. You could also check out any of the other fun websites listed on my teacher page. I will talk to you all soon, and best of luck typing. Don't forget, keep your hands on the home row, your feet on the floor, your back straight, eyes on the screen, doing your best to practice all of those proper keyboarding skills that we've been talking about.